بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. So what are the reasons of arrogance? And what makes man, specifically those who believe in God, specifically those who practice religion, what makes them behave in an arrogant way? The Prophet mentions some of these reasons. He says one of them is قلة العقل, the deficiency of reason. When the intellectual power, intellectual faculty is compromised, then that would lead into arrogance. Imam al-Baqir alayhi salatu wassalam has a beautiful saying, beautiful analysis in this regard. He says, ما دخل قلب امرئ شيئا من الكبر or شيء من الكبر إلا ونقص من عقله مثل ما دخله. No amount of arrogance enters the heart of any person, but the same amount of reasoning would exit from that person. So if someone is let's say arrogant at 10%, then 10% of his mental capacity and his reason is going to leave him. If that person is 50% arrogant, then he's going to lose 50% of his mental capacity and mental integrity. If he's 100% arrogant, then he has zero mental capacity. Because they cannot coexist. Arrogance and reason, they do not. And they cannot, and they would never coexist. The other reason for being and acting arrogantly is when someone refuses the truth. Someone is stubborn and hard-headed, opinionated, obstinate. He thinks that he is always right, and people should listen to him. He does not listen to anyone, but people should listen to him. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, اقبلوا الحق فإن قبول الحق يبعد من الكبر. Accept the truth, submit, succumb yourself to the truth. Because one of the advantages of accepting the truth and not rebelling, not being hard-headed or opinionated, is that you're going to protect yourself against arrogance, against stubbornness. And do not forget, we said in the beginning, the genesis of disbelief are three. The genesis of disbelief are three. Al-hirs, the greed, and arrogance, al-kibar, and the third one is envy. One of them leads into another, into the other. If someone is greedy, if someone is stingy, if someone is tight-fisted, which is again one of the worst moral traits, bakhil, tight-fisted, then that would lead into arrogance. When someone is envious of others, it would lead him one day into being arrogant too, because they are connected with each other, interlinked, intertwined with each other. They survive. Each one of these three traits, they survive on the other one. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, Iblis, Satan worshipped God for a long time. For a long time. But one moment of arrogance and pride and vanity and haughtiness destroyed him, aborted أحبط عمله الطويل وجهده الجهيد. Destroyed, completely destroyed, obliterated, and aborted his deed, his long deed, and وجهده الجهيد. He worked hard. He was one of the worshippers. He used to prostrate for a long time, but one moment of arrogance. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Inna amqatan nas," the most despicable of the people, al-mutakabbir, the arrogant. And he also says, "Inna ab'adakum minni yawm al-qiyamati al-mustakbirun," the farthest people who are away from me, who don't even get close to me, are those who are arrogant. Though they practice religion, they pray, as I said earlier, and they fast, and they perform the pilgrimage, okay, and the lower pilgrimage, the Umrah, and the Ziyarah, but since inside them there is arrogance, they are not going to see the Prophet, neither they are going to meet him. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.